Yo, what's up, everybody? This is HBT with the Straight Up Wrestling Show, and I'm here to talk about NXT, man, because, hey, NXT has been laying it down lately. NXT just came off of a successful pay-per-view called Roadblock, man. So it's Roadblock 2023. NXT laid it down, and, man, we're going to talk about the pay-per-view, but first we're going to talk about how they got there. So pretty much we're just going to roll it back to the week before, and then we're going to talk about Roadblock, and I'm pretty much going to give you a Bleacher Report's version of what happened at Roadblock, because Chris, my partner Christopher Burton, the People's Podcaster, and myself, HBT, we checked it out. We did it live, and if you want to go check out our ratings and how we came out with it as it was going live, you can go check that out, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do the Bleacher Report version of that. But first, man, I'm gonna get to the week before leading up to Roadblock, and you're talking about a good way to lead into a pay-per-view. Man, NXT did it right. So big ups to Shawn Michaels, Road Dogg, or whoever else is putting together this program, man, because I tell you what, they are doing it right with the storylines, and everything is coming together over there in NXT. But first, man, we had from NXT 228-23, we had Wes Lee taking on Nathan Frazer. It was a high-flying match, man, that also saw both guys throw some technical moves in there. Man, I like both of these guys, man. Wes Lee's fast, he's quick. Nathan Frazer, and you know, he's no joke either. Just came off 3 classic matches with Axiom. These guys really put it together, man. And like I said, a very high-flying match, but they threw some technical moves in there too, man. So I'm definitely gonna give that match 2.5 stars. Then we had Tyler Bate video of his feud with Ilya Dragunov, man. You know what I'm saying? All I can really say is I thought that was okay. It wasn't the greatest, but it was a pretty good promo video of his feud with Ilya Dragunov. I'm not gonna give that neither a thumbs up or neither a thumbs down, man. It was okay. It was okay. It just was what it was. And next, man, we had Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen segment. You know, that got a thumbs up, man. It was really good. It really was good. You know, man, Briggs was telling Jensen he needs to get himself together. He needs to get his thoughts together, and he needs to work this thing out with Kiana James. Whatever that's going on in his head, he needs to get it together, because, hey, they out here losing matches and things like that. And, hey, the man don't have his mind in the game. So, hey, Josh Briggs was telling Brooks Jensen, hey, man, get this thing together. All right, man, we had the Tyler Bate promo. Hey, man, that was okay. You know, that's another one that I'm neither going to give a thumbs down nor a thumbs up to. The Tyler Bate promo is just okay. Tyler Bate, he does have some work to do with his promo, but like I said, it was just okay. All right, man, next we had Brooks and Jensen, man, versus Ender Shore. Man, Brooks and Jensen versus Ender Shore. Sangha and Veer Mahan. You know how big Sangha is, man. This guy is huge. Not exactly sure how big he is. They say he's like 7 feet tall, but I don't think so. Anywhere from like 6'8", maybe 6'9". The guy's huge, you know, 340, 350. And man, and Veer Mahan is no small guy himself. Huge guy, a monster, who over on Raw, or was it SmackDown? I think it was Raw. They promoted this guy for months, man, and some of the things he could do. And remember, he was with Jinder Mahal before, you know, when it was him, Jinder Mahal, and I think it was Skanky or whatever his name was, or whatever that guy was, big tall guy. But this match against Brooks and Jensen, I gave 1.5 stars, and it goes back to, like I was saying, you know, that promo with Brooks and Jensen had, you know, Briggs had with Jensen about him not paying attention, and this happened again in this match, and it cost him the match. But I gave the match 1.5 stars. It was okay. Wasn't the greatest match, but it was kind of fast. But you know, hey, I still give the match. You know, like I said, I give it 1.5 stars, but you know, I got to give it up for the match. The match still was pretty good, even though it was quick. And like I said, Jensen didn't have his mind in the game. But Jinder Mahal had a speech after the match. Man, I gave that speech a thumbs up. Jinder Mahal is a leader. Jinder Mahal sounds great, and I like the way he comes across to the crowd. He comes across menacing, but he comes across business-like. And I'm talking about a business-like attitude where, hey, with me and my guys, we're not going to take no junk. We are going to take over this whole deal. So, man, yeah, definitely gave Jinder Mahal's speech a thumbs up. Next, man, we had Hank Walker, Axiom. Hank Walker and Axiom had an argument, right before the next match. Hank Walker and Axiom, they was arguing about some things. And man, hey, I give it a thumbs up. Hank Walker made some, pretty bad moves in one of the matches those guys had together. So pretty much mistakes. But, they ended up arguing with each other. I gave it a thumbs up. It was good. And, they look like they resolved their issues, man. So that definitely was good. Then we had JC Jane and Gigi Dolan recap, which was very good. So, they pretty much was going over things that happened between JC Jane and Gigi Dolan. And just right here, leading up into the match, for Roadblock, because these girls, man, since Toxic Attraction has pretty much, Mandy Rose left that group. These two girls, man, have pretty much been at each other's throats. They made mistakes when they were trying to team up a couple weeks after that. But hey, that was a good recap that they had leading into Roadblock, man. Thumbs up to NXT, what they're doing there. All right, man, Wendy Chu got jumped. She got jumped out in the parking lot. I don't know what to say about it, man. But, straight up, I really don't know what to say about it. She did get jumped out in the parking lot. Seemed like people were getting jumped over there in NXT. We saw Nikita Lyons, man, got jumped, and she's still out. So Wendy Chu got jumped. And hey, nobody want to take responsibility for that. I didn't either give it a thumbs up nor a thumbs down, man. But hey, it is what it is. We'll see whenever Wendy Chu can make it back. All right, next, man, we had the Gigi Dolan segment. That right there gets a thumbs up, man. I love the passion and flow that she had on the mic. Gigi Dolan, she is really doing a great job, and she's expressing herself very well over here in NXT. Next, man, we had Thea Hale, Duke Hudson, Chase University promo with Schism interference. It was great. I thought that was great. Thumbs up to that promo. Man, it's like every time you see Chase University, especially if they're in the classroom setting, Chase University always comes off with something special, something that entertains the TV audience and definitely entertains their crowd and the people that come out to see them. And Schism came out, and man, I love the way Ava is definitely making a presence felt with her promos. All we're waiting on is for Ava to get into that ring, man, to show us what she can do. But man, I tell you what, like I said, NXT is doing their thing, man. And all I can really say is I'm enjoying it big time, guys. Definitely enjoying this thing big time with NXT. So I hope each and every one of you guys are enjoying NXT and everything that's going on with the company right now. I mean, what else can you say? To tell you the truth, what else can you say? But man, let's get on to this next match, man. All right, next we had Mako Santamore versus Zoe Starks. Mako Santamore versus Zoe Starks. Man, Zoe impressed me with an elbow drop and another one standing on the back and the neck of Santamore. Man, look, this was a very good match. Mako always brings some hard chops, hard kicks. Man, doing a lot of different things. She is a mat technician. This was a great match, man. I gave it 3 stars. And, Mako, I think she ended up taking Zoe out. She beat Zoe. So I'd give that match 3 stars. And after the match, man, Roxanne Perez got in the ring to have a friendly face-off with Santamore in a sign of respect. I like that. I gave it thumbs up. Next, man, we had Shawn Michaels answer to Grayson Waller to be on the Waller effect. It was very professional. I definitely give that a thumbs up. Straight up, man. That was very good how that thing went down, man. All right, man. Tiffany Stratton interfering in the Wendy Chu segment wasn't looking good. It was saved by Katana Chance and Kaden Carter for real. Thumbs up, man. Tiffany Stratton, oh, wow, man. Hey, she really don't have a lot to say. Her personality is all about what she can get, all material things. But hey, Caden Carter and Katana Chance, they brought that thing up, man. I give it a thumbs up, straight up. All right, man. The Creed brothers backstage segment with Damian Kemp and then Braun Breaker was very good. So, man, hey, I tell you what, I'm looking forward to that 6-man with Endure at Roadblock. So, yeah, that was very, very good, man. The Creed brothers, they was talking to Damian Kemp, and since they know Kemp, and Kemp pretty much, and they roll with Kemp, and Kemp has done things with him, they were saying if they can get Kemp back into their camp with them to team up against Endure, because Endure, you know, like I say, it's 3 of those. It's Jinder, and it's Veer Mahan, and you got Jinder Mahal, you got Veer Mahan, and you got Skanky or whatnot, Sanga. So, yeah, 3 of those guys. So they were looking at Damian Kemp. But, hey, Braun Breaker came in, saved the day, decided to team up with the Creed brothers, man. All right, so that was pretty good. Next, we had Sol Ruka versus Elektra Lopez. Look, Sol Ruka took the match. Man, I love the Soul Snatcher delivered by Soul on Elektra in the corner while Elektra was trying to get those brass knucks. Elektra was trying to cheat, man. She was going for some brass knucks. And after the match, man, Elektra, you know, let me go back to the brass knucks. She was trying to get the brass knucks. She didn't get them. Valentina Feroz had got the brass knucks, man. So after the match, Elektra was pissed off at Valentina, who had the brass knucks. Lopez decided to push Valentina around, and she got decked by those brass knucks. That was great, man. I give that a thumbs up in the match. Like I said, Sol Ruka won the match versus Elektra Lopez. She hit her with that Soul Snatcher. I gave it a 1.5 stars, and that Soul Snatcher came out really well, and I like the way it was executed on Elektra Lopez. Sol Ruka definitely is a star in the making, and she is going to be something in NXT or on the major brand within a couple years, long as she continues to do what she's doing, man. She's great. I like Sol Ruka. I like what she's doing. I like her body length. I like the way she looks in and out of that ring. Man, she's going to be something special. All right, next, man, we had the Gallus video segment. It was good. Got to give it up. I got to give it a thumbs up. You know, it was really good. Those guys was in a pool hall. But hey, the beatdown to the guy bumping into them in the pool hall club was unnecessary, to tell you the truth, though. But that tough talking was all that, and that was needed. Straight up and thumbs up, man. Thumbs up those guys. Gallus looked good in that segment. Really looked good. So let me get on to the Pretty Deadly interview segment where they was shown a tweet by Drew McIntyre letting them know about the toughness of Gallus. That was very good. Drew said he's known them basically for 2 decades, and they are gonna collect receipts on Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly went on to mock what Drew said and picked on the Scottish heritage of McIntyre, Gallus, and the Scottish people in general, man. So basically, Pretty Deadly they pretty much joked around and mocked and pretty much disrespected the Scottish people, which was bad, man. I was just like, wow. But thumbs up to the segment and Mackenzie for the way she reacted during that interview, man. But yeah, like I said, NXT is doing this thing, guys. And you know, hey, what else can you say about it? I mean, that's just being straight up. These guys are really doing something special over there in NXT. And anybody tell you different, man, is telling you straight up, wow. I just say, wow, they haters, man. If you're not liking NXT right now, you're hating wrestling, because it's very entertaining and they are bringing something different to the table. It's different than everything that's out here right now in wrestling, and it's kind of like it gives you more of a laid back feel. It's very entertaining. That's all I can really say. Some of the segments are funny, but everything rolls in well. You know, they trying to have more of like a TV effect, like a drama show or something like that. But man, it's really good. I'm enjoying NXT, and a lot of people out here are enjoying NXT. So man, let's get on back to this next match, man. Oh, okay. All right. Let me okay. All right, man. Katana Chance versus Tiffany Stratton. Because Katana Chance did earlier in the night. She challenged Tiffany Stratton because Tiffany Stratton was out there talking a bunch of noise. Her and Katen went out there, and Katana Chance, she put up the challenge. So man, we had Stratton come out to strut her stuff, and Katana came for business, which she got to very quick. Katana put on an amazing show, displaying offense that her and Katen can display, that only her and Katen can display. However, as she was dominating Stratton, Alba Fry and Isla Dawn came out, man. They showed up, which made her lose focus, which caused her to win. 2 stars, man. That match, I gave it 2 stars. Very good match. But like I said, Isla Dawn and Alba Fire came out there. And hey, I'm pretty sure it's going to be something between Katana Chance and Katen Carter against Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, man. Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, very, very talented, very tough young ladies. And man, they are going to be hard to take down, even though Katana and Katen been together for a long time, even back when Katana was calling herself Casey Canizaro, her real name. But hey, we'll see how this thing breaks down. And hey, Katana and Katen definitely have the experience. Those other ones haven't experience, but I'm saying they have the experience as a tag team. Will they win this feud though? I'm not sure, because those other two, they are going to be out for blood, and they're going to be brawling more than wrestling. Which Katana and Katen, we know they both petite, small young ladies, but they do have some power, and they definitely know how to get it done in the ring. We'll see how it goes down, man, but I'm rooting for Katana and Katen. But hey, I do like Alba Fire, man. She's very good. I like this Isla Dawn too, but those girls are going to be brutal. But hey, I'm definitely pulling for Katana and Katen in this feud, though, that's coming up. All right, man. But let me go and talk about after the match, what happened. After the match, Stratton called out the winner of the Roxanne Perez Makios Santamor match to give her a shot at the title, which she claims is already hers. Hey, man, she's always claiming something that's hers. Hey, she thinks she's privileged, guys. She really do. But, I have to say, she handled the mic well in that segment. So I'm going to give that a thumbs up, guys. All right, we had Briggs and Jensen backstage segment, which was good. Briggs told Jensen he needed to get his head in the game, which I talked about earlier. So I probably jumped ahead of myself with that last thing. I'm thinking Briggs was telling Jensen, asking him, "Are you ready, man? Are you ready?" Yeah, that's what he was saying earlier. He was saying, "Are you ready, man? We got Ender Shore. We got some big players that we about to go in here and match up against. Are you ready?" And Briggs was saying he was ready and all that. But this segment right here, he was telling him he needed to get his head in the game. He said it's WrestleMania season, baby. Jensen apologized and explained himself, and the guys embraced, man. Great friends. Thumbs up. All right, next, man, we had Axiom versus Hank Walker. Sorry, Axiom versus Hank Walker. Man, I gave it 2 thumbs up. I gave it 2 stars. I'm sorry. Gave it 2 stars. It was a very quick match. It definitely would have got a higher score if that match went on, because the match was very good. But hey, it barely made the 2 stars because, like I said, it was so short, and it would have been higher. But hey, it still was good. So hey, yes, thumbs up to that match, guys. All right, Grayson Walker, Twitter message. Grayson Waller had a Twitter message for Shawn Michaels. It was good, guys. I liked it. That guy's arrogant as a mother, though, straight up, no doubt. All right, man, we had Carmelo Hayes versus Tyler Bates. I gave that match 4 stars. Great match. What an ending to lead into Roadblock. That was a very good match. Carmelo Hayes doing a lot of high-flying moves. Tyler Bates, too. But Carmelo, very smooth with it. Super acrobat in that ring. But, man, he's got so much strength, so much power. He does say things so good in and out of the ring. I love what Carmelo Hayes is doing. Tyler Bate, the big strong man. He don't call himself the big strong man. The big strong boy really put on a very good match. Like I said, this guy is a very good technician, very good mat wrestler. If he has to be, he can put it together scientifically or whatever way he wants to do it. And he decided to go and match Carmelo Hayes with a lot of high-flying moves and he was able to use his power versus Carmelo Hayes, and he is more powerful than Carmelo Hayes, even though Carmelo Hayes is no slouch in that area either. But man, I gave that 4 stars. So that right there was a great match. But I tell you what, NXT for the night, man, leading into Roadblock, man, I'm about to give these guys 4 stars for the whole show. It's kind of hard to do that because some of the matches really didn't match up to that. They didn't get the 4-star treatment or the 3-star treatment or 3.5-star treatment because they were so short. But the overall picture of how they laid out NXT and how it went on February 28, 2023, the week before Roadblock, man, it was outstanding. It was outstanding. So I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and roll with that 4 stars, man. I just have to. It was really good. But next, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit the Bleacher Report, and we're gonna talk about NXT Roadblock. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you Chris and I'm gonna go ahead and give you our score. We gave Roadblock 4.5 stars, which is a very, very good night. Roadblock was excellent. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was 4.5 stars. If not, it's 4 stars, but I'm pretty sure we gave Roadblock 4.5 stars. I don't know what Bleacher gave him, but man, I tell you what, I will be doing the Bleacher Report here in just a minute. So just stay tuned with me. So we're going to switch over to Bleacher Report, guys. Thank you for sticking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. And if you on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. If you are on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 so you know when we're on, like times like these. Do the same thing on Twitch and on Twitter, man. Hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet. Man, as I'm about to go into Bleacher Report's Roadblock, guys.